Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I am going to show you how to recognize an IP address in a bash script. So let's say you got an IP address and you want to validate this, where this is a valid IP address or not. So in this video, we are going to do that exactly. Let's get started. So the first thing, as always, we need to add the shebang. So that is bin bash, and now let's create a variable that is IP, and let's create uh, the local router IP address that is 192.168.8. Let's say 1, and then we are gonna check where this is an valid IP address or not. So we can use if statement like this, and then here we will pass the IP address, and we will check where this um, contains the regular expression that we are gonna pass right here. So the so if we think of like the IP address, then it starts with the number, then there is a period or dot, and then there is another number. The numbers are between 0 and 9, as you can see, and then we have another period or dot, and then we have another number from 0 to 9, and then we have another dot or period, and then we have another number from 0 to 9. So that is what we are going to uh, validate and express using regular expression. So the first thing has, as you can see, we are starting from the number that is from 0 to 9. So we will use this symbol, and then inside square brackets we will use like from 1 to 9, and then we have dot, so we will add period or dot. um, we need to add backslash because otherwise this is going to recognize that as a part of regular expression, but this is kind of string here. So then we have another numbers from 0 to 9, so plus, and then numbers from 0 to 9. Then we have another plus period, and then plus from number from 0 to 9, 0 dash 9, and then another plus. So let's see, this is for this one, then we have period, then this, so let's add another one, and that will be set. So 0 to 9, and that is it. So here we can put like the dollar sign to recognize the end of the expression. So the end of this IP address. So at the end we have nothing after the numbers from 0 to 9. So we will test that once we complete the code. So then let's print a message. Let's say $IP is a valid IP address, and if that is not the case, then just echo a message like, let's remove this empty line. So $IP is not a valid IP address, and then end of the statement. So now let's save this and let's see. So this is going to display this message theoretically. So let's see if that is going to display that or not. So I'm now in my terminal, and that is the script. So let's run that using bash and then script.sh, and you see it says this IP is a valid IP address, which means the script works. So let's change the IP address to something else and see if that is going to display this message or not. So I'm gonna remove the last dot and then the number, which is not a valid IP address now. So let's see if the script is going to recognize that or not. As you can see, it says this is not a valid IP address. So now if we test the next thing, that is the dollar sign, which means if I add anything after here, so let's say I'm adding some string, and if I execute that again, as you can see, this is not a valid IP address because it should end with the numbers from 0 to 9. We can add characters like A to Z and A to Z, but in IP address we will not find any character type things. So that is if I, let's say another thing like if it is not starting from 0 to 9, then it's also going to throw error. So if I place characters, I mean alphabetic characters at the start, it is going to also throw an error. that is not a valid IP address because it should start from uh, numbers from 0 to 9. So that is how you can recognize an IP address using a bash script and using the regular expression. So that is pretty useful in a scenario where let's say you are creating a bash script and where uh, you are you have to use some IP addresses, so you can validate like where this the given input that is coming from the user side is a valid IP address or not. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.